Right, so welcome back to this channel, and what's up, everybody? My name is Thaddeus, and I'm founder of TBA. And today I'm going to share with you a very interesting story which happened just now on Saturday morning. As of this recording, it's Saturday, 31st August, and it's a story on false positives and just getting things done in general. So let's go. So every Saturday, I usually have a morning routine. In fact, every day I have a morning routine, and Saturday just happened to be one of them. And my routine for every Saturday is to actually wake up, go for a run opposite stadium. So there's actually a stadium opposite my house. Don't know if you guys can see it. Don't know if it's yeah. But anyways, so usually I either do some sprints around the stadium, or I do like a long distance running, where not exactly long distance long, but I do run for like 30-45 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the program which I'm under. And yeah, today I came across an interesting scenario where I think that it's a lesson which I think is worth documenting down on this channel. Okay, so today, as I woke up again, I went for I changed into my running gear, went opposite my house to the stadium, and was ready to have a good workout, right? My favorite thing after a workout is you just like trying to catch your breath. You're really sweaty and you're just like gassed out. I think that's one of my favorite feelings ever. So as I reached the stadium opposite, this woman was actually, I think, one of the person in charge of the stadium came up to me and told me that you actually can't run as of now because the lightning alert is active, is on. So I felt kind of disappointed, and but I think on that note, the sun was really sunny, so I didn't expect that the lightning alert was on. Right, so I looked to my left and I saw a few people also waiting, or people like strolling to the stadium seats to actually wait for the lightning alert to go off before they can continue their run. And yeah, so basically, I had two choices, I think, right? So number one, I could wait for the lightning to go over, wait for the lightning alert to off, because I think the sun was really sunny. I saw no reason why that was on. Maybe there was some lightning around the area. That's my option number one. Second choice, which is to I just run outside of the stadium, around the estate. I think that's my second choice. And so I looked over my left side again, and I saw just a few people just sitting aimlessly or doing a bit of stretching under the shelter, and I found it kind of pointless. I didn't want to wait, even though my guess at the point of time, maybe the wait would be short, wouldn't be very long, because again, it was sunny, right? So but I just decided that I didn't want to wait, because I had no control over how long that wait could be. It could be 15 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 1 hour. I just thought that it'd be much better to just go outside and run around the estate and to just complete the run, because yeah, again, it was still sunny, right? So it's not like it was raining or anything, but so I decided to just go around the estate for a run, and I had a fantastic workout. So 1 to 2 hours later, after I was done with my run, and I came back home, rested, showered, and I sat in front of my computer, which is here in this space, and was thinking of what kind of videos I want to shoot, documenting down some of my thoughts. And I looked over again. I saw the same group of people who were waiting just now for the lightning alert to go off. They were still sitting on the steps, right? And I found that really fascinating, because it's already been 1 to 2 hours, and they were still down there waiting for things to happen. And that is when I realized this is a lesson, which is, I think, worth documenting over this YouTube channel, which is this, right? So I think it's a story on false positives, because I think at a point of time, the sun was really bright. I think it was a sign that the lightning alert would off really quickly, maybe in the next 5-10 minutes or so. But I think the lesson here, which I took away, which is sometimes there are things that tell you to wait. There are things that there are things that tell you to wait, and like for example, like in the scenario just now, like it isn't the perfect condition. You have to wait for the lightning alert to be over, but you have no control of it, over it. And I think this is something also very relevant in life, in business in general. Sometimes there are things that you know you don't have control over, you don't have very accurate calculations over also, and sometimes I think it's just better to have just basically like just take the next few steps, and just like getting that thing done, rather than waiting for things to happen, which I think it kind of reminds me of my army journey as well. But I think it's really crucial that we don't leave things to chances. I rather we just get things done. We just get things done, without having to rely on certain circumstances that we can't control, right? So I think back in like business in general, I have seen some a few lessons. Example, I have previous clients who said they wanted to work with me, and they told me that they needed 2 to 3 months for their internal side to clean up, and then before they can start working with us. And those were things that we were excited for, and we could actually prepare internally also, prepare this like slot for this potential client that might be coming 2-3 months later. And I realized that this is something that might not be ideal, because again, if I were to rely on this circumstance or this scenario, which might or might not come true, I would actually be missing out on a lot of opportunities to probably work with other clients. And I realize also this is a lesson for me, both now and I think in the future as well, which is to just just get it right, just get it done. If you want something, just go get it. You don't have to wait for certain things that you have no control over. And sometimes the best thing really is just to get it over and done with. Not say go get it over and done with, but take things under in your own hand, right? So I mean, just looking at the people over there, they've been waiting for 1-2 hours, and they just haven't gotten their workout done, and I'm here recording this video. So I think it's a lesson, which is to really understand what is, and I think the moral of the lesson here, which is to understand that there is a cost to waiting. There is a cost of waiting on certain things that you have no control over. I'm not saying that waiting is bad. I'm not saying that waiting is bad. I think it really depends on context. Waiting, patience, it's really important for long-term investing, right? But in business, if you were to wait for clients to come and work with you, over just finding the clients that can work with you right now, I think it's a really bad strategy. But of course, again, waiting, the part of waiting really depends on context. If I were to wait for, say, results to happen, waiting for, let's say, this number of users or number of clients to come, to acquire, of course it will take some time, and that requires patience. It requires a lot of waiting, and it's perfectly normal to have that in that circumstance. But I think in things like, if things that are hindering you from progressing, things that are hindering you from moving forward, I think really it's the best if you just take things under your own control and just see what can be done now instead of waiting for things to happen. I think that really is crucial, and context is also really important. I'm not saying that waiting is bad. I'm just saying that take things under your own hands and don't rely on your own circumstance, your own results, under the circumstance of others. I think this is crucial, especially if you are growing a business, finding customers, finding partnerships, looking for clients, waiting for your wealth to grow in general, and basically your life goal, any goal you're trying to achieve in any area of your life. I think it's crucial not to wait for things to happen. Just go get it, right? So this is a story which I learned on a Saturday morning, and I hope this makes sense to you also. So yep, that's the end of this video. Let me know if this video makes sense. I would love to hear some of your thoughts also. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like this video. turn on the notification bell as I release videos every single weekend. Alright, so that's all, and I will see you in the next video.